SPY did open pretty low this morning, and it was able to rally up about $2. But if you look at overall, the overall close from last Friday, pretty much just a little bit above what happened last Friday. It closed right around 310.51, just a little bit above, just because the Fed was able to do a pump at the end of the day. So you can see intraday, the market pretty much sold off a little bit more on open, and then started rallying just a little bit. And then closer to 12 Central, that's when I was talking about the Fed was going to do their pump, which was 12:30 Central until 12:45. So right around there, that's when the SPY kept going up even more. There's a lot of weird thoughts going on with what the SPY is doing right now. So American Airlines and all the Dow companies are pretty much falling. Tech companies are going up. What we're looking at is a weird scenario where there's more coronavirus cases, and I think a lot of the investors are pretty much over coronavirus, looking at it as an opportunity for growth and investing in certain stocks. But what they don't realize is, the impacts of coronavirus, even though the majority of the damage has already been done, the furthering of damage and more people having coronavirus could be a little bit stronger. So for example, there's a lot of people that usually go to restaurants, and now that coronavirus is so predominant, most people are refusing to go to restaurants because they don't want to accidentally get the coronavirus. So there's just a lot of uncertainty here. You can tell that by VIX volatility. VIX is pretty much sideways, pretty much all week. But you can see the pink line is starting to slightly curve upwards, meaning for the overall 200-day exponential average, it's going up. And for SPY, the overall 200-day average is slightly going down. So, time's going to tell what's going to happen, but we can see that there's a good support right around the 35 mark on VIX. So what I'm assuming will happen is once the hope dies down a little bit, the market may actually start beginning to tank, which it should have happened a lot sooner in the year. That way the recovery would have been a lot easier, but there's just a lot of investors' hope, a lot of Fed pumping, which you can see now. At the beginning, the Fed was pumping a lot of money, and now the Fed's pump is slightly dying off, and now they're not pumping pre-market anymore. So that's going to change the way the setups throughout the day look like, because they're pumping pretty much in the afternoon. So I think this trend will pretty much happen, almost every day. It's going to be, market will slightly taper off in the morning, and then closer to 1:30 Eastern or 12:30 Central, that's going to be when the market goes up a little bit, because that's when the Fed starts pumping. And I think this cycle is going to oscillate. So pretty much on Monday, we're just watching, seeing what's happening. So if the pattern continues tomorrow, it'd be a good indication to, for people to potentially buy the dip in the morning when the SPY sells off, and then start selling your profits right around, right around 1:30 to 1:45 Eastern. And that's going to be when the Fed's pumping, so you can pretty much maximize your profit without having too much risk. Obviously, it can continue going up after that, but I think right when the Fed's buying, that'd be the best time to sell, because that'd be easy time to lock in your money. But yep, that's going to consist of a lot of people doing day trades. Unfortunately, with this account, I'm not able to day trade, but we will see, a lot of day traders, playing with the market just because of how volatile it is. You can see it's like always up, down, up, down, up, down. There's not really like a whole solid basis of sideways movement and then a bull flag. But nonetheless, coronavirus is picking up. I have upgraded the Discord account, or the Discord server for the Options and Traders Network. That is probably one of the best updates I've done. I integrated a news command bot, which you can now command the bot to say, let's say .news, and then type in your ticker, and it will allow you to get 5 recent articles within the real time of what's happening with that specific ticker. And it will also allow you to do .news, the ticker, and then SEC, so you can see the SEC filings as well. So I think that's going to be really beneficial outside of Thinkorswim to give general world news on specific stock tickers. I think it also web scrapes for ETFs, but I'm not 100% sure. It also does Twitter feed, so you can do .twitter and type in the ticker, and it'll give you the recent Twitter feeds, which people have hashtagged that specific stock, so you can see, what people are thinking from those points of views. So once again, that is the private Discord server, and I'm slowly upgrading that Discord server. But if you want to know more about the Options and Traders Network, feel free to check out the website. It's www.optionsandtraders.com. I provide a lot of free resources and free materials of what I use on there. And by subscribing to a newsletter, you'll be able to get my insider point of view of what's going on within our network, as well as tips and tricks to further expand your education on trading. And if you're wanting to go beyond that, then you're welcome to send me a message, and we'll figure out how we can get you into the actual Discord of the Options and Traders Network. So once again, if you learned something from this stream, or if you like something, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and we'll just continue this education throughout the COVID-19 crisis.